Andre's given me the opportunity to meet so many influential people, and great leaders of the world now. And I think that a common thread amongst, I think this is a term that's coined so many times. It might be cliche, but it's empathy. Um, Eric actually is one that we enjoy always speaking to him and walk away with just how great of a person that he is and how much thought that he puts into other people. I don't think that, with the motivation of profits, right, and returns, and just the greed of wanting to make more money, generally speaking, again, that's generally lost, right, because we have the social pressures to make more money, or to hit earnings. When you have an individual that cares about people, and can take that approach as it attributes to big business, and then takes the long-term approach as it attributes to business, is not worried about the short-term gains, is a super special trait. Again, because the social pressures, whether it be financial or just, again, socioeconomic pressures that we have today, at that level, again, it's really, really special. So those are the two traits I think that some of the special individuals that we've met, essentially have, and that we've really made sure that we've stayed close. And if I was to put some names on it, Doug McMillan's one from Walmart, Eric Yuan is one, Mark Benioff is another. That those are the three individuals I think that have those traits that we stay close to.
Yeah, I just had a random meeting with someone I was really fascinated by, African American man James Bell, used to be a former CEO of Boeing, and his first African American on the board of Apple. And I was not rushing, but I had to get back to get to this. But he was right around the corner, and through a close friend, they were meeting, and I said I'll stop by for a second. And he was supposed to be there for 10 minutes, ended up being 30 minutes. He just gave me so much, gave me a wealth of knowledge, and really talks about empathy. And I was thinking compassion, and you have people who want to see the next generation succeed. So it's not just about the profits. Like Rudy was just, he said it perfectly. There are short-term goals, but there are also long-term goals that are associated with everything that you do. And he gave me just a wealth of knowledge in terms of, how to interact with, within the board seat, how to give back. And also I think about Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr had a great line for me. We had the best environment you can imagine in terms of, it was just like an innovation lab. So he left it open for us to just use our imagination during practice. And that's a pretty structured environment, but he just left it open for us to just go out there and just let loose. And just talking to him one day, he said to me, he said, I want you guys to come in and enjoy work. Like, you deal with so much off the court, being public figures and being well known, and kind of the circus that we go through with that run we had. I want you to come in here and forget about it. I want you to just enjoy working hard. And that's something that's resonated with me going forward, is building an environment where people really enjoy working, but working hard at the same time. And he said something to me that was profound. He said, I'd rather have an enjoyable working environment where everyone's having fun, working really hard, and we lose in the first round, as opposed to being miserable and winning the championship. And you have to really think about what he said, because there are other people that think the exact opposite. If you're not winning, then you should be miserable. But at the end of the day, we should, these companies are built to, connect each other. And, there's so many cliches that go with the founders and what they're trying to build. And you got some folks who are just trying to build a profit, and other people who are trying to, bring communities together, trying to make, Earth a better place. It's funny, I just finished reading brief answers to the brief questions by Stephen Hawking. And that was, his purpose of life was, to make a way for Earth to be a much better place, and explore other places just in case we mess it up on the way.